What's going on, people? It's your boy Dollar Mike, and I'm back at it again with another video. I finally got access to the Robinhood IRAs. I already made a previous video diving deep into all the details about it, but in this video, I'm just going to give you guys a general walkthrough, an in-app walkthrough of me signing up for a traditional IRA on the platform. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Let's start the video. Let's go. So I have the Robinhood app primed and ready for us right here. Let's go ahead and open that on up. The market isn't doing too hot today. It's actually doing pretty much terribly because of the whole GDP thing, but that's a whole separate video. Regardless, we're gonna go on over to the IRA, which is what we talked about in the previous video. And here you can see the only IRA with a match. Yes, this is the only IRA pretty much I know of that you get a 1% match with. And you may say, Mike, well, 60 bucks for free every single year if you contribute the maximum isn't a lot of money, but when you compound that money over time, that could be upwards of $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 depending on how the market performs over the time of you investing into your traditional or Roth IRA that Robinhood offers. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and click on get started. We already dived deep into the details. Robinhood gives you all the details here as well. So I'm just scrolling through this just to see the different stuff. Like I said, you get more growth right there. You can build a portfolio. They'll recommend one or customize one that you can pick as yourself, up to you. And the last thing, you have tax advantages and tax growth accounts as well. So we'll dive deep into all that. Let's get started. Click on get started. This is all you'll see when you actually go ahead and sign up or pretty much get access to the Robinhood IRA. So like I mentioned before, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for a traditional IRA with Robinhood. I already have a Roth IRA on the Acorns platform. I like the Acorns platform. It works well for me for the uses I need it for. Maybe completely different for you, but on Robinhood, we're going to go ahead and sign up for a traditional IRA. Deduct eligible contributions now with withdrawals taxed later, and there are no income limits for a traditional IRA. If you want to learn more about either one of these, I also talked about it in the previous video, as well as other videos on the channel. So let's go ahead and click on traditional. See right here, it says eligibility. Anyone with earned income pretty much. So as long as you're making money, you can sign up and have a traditional IRA. And this is for when you actually make before tax contributions and your investments can grow tax deferred. If you're going down some more, you can see they also have tax benefits, as we mentioned before. And there are withdrawal rules like with any other IRA that you sign up for. Robinhood is not special in this case. There are withdrawal rules for every single IRA you sign up for, no matter what company you decide to use. You can use, I think Webull might be getting it sometime, Fidelity, Vanguard. It's all the same thing. Acorns is all the same thing when it comes to penalties that you would have to pay if you decide to withdraw early. Because again, an IRA is a retirement account, so it's meant for you for the long term, not meant for you to touch over the next 30, 40, 50 years pretty much, depending on when you start investing. So either way, you generally pay a 10% penalty on any withdrawals taken before the age of 59 and a half. And that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and click continue. We can get instant access to invest your money. There's no waiting, there's no cost. So it says invest your money without waiting for a deposit or security sales to clear at no additional cost. Cool stuff. IRA instant is optional. Turn off at any time. Without it, cash accounts will generally wait 1 to 5 days to trade with new deposits. Makes perfect sense. And then you also have the limited margin option as well. So limited margin is different from margin and comes with risk. And I don't mess with margin at all pretty much. When it comes to margin, you're essentially borrowing money to go ahead and invest into the stock market, whether you're doing it on your personal account or doing it in an IRA. If you want to do that, you can. I personally don't recommend that. I don't recommend borrowing money to go ahead and invest in something that's risky. So I wouldn't do that. But like I said, if you want to take that risk, you can. Completely up to you. So let's go ahead and activate Instant IRA because I do want that. And we're going to go ahead and review the terms, which pretty much is about the same thing. So I'm not going to dive too deep into it. And I also read these terms previously when I made the last video. So it's the basic of an IRA and how everything would work. So scroll on down, it's a lot of that, but definitely dive deep. You don't have to read every single thing it is. You should, but definitely dive deep just to understand what you're doing. Pretty much is all I'm saying. Hit agree, and we should be all set up from what I understand. So congratulations, you're ready to invest in your future. Thank you, or pretty much thanks for opening an IRA through Robinhood Retirement. Go ahead and click continue, and let's pretty much get started. I'm going to go ahead and add money to my IRA. Hopefully they give me an option to take this test to see how they would pretty much allow me to invest my money, or how they recommend for me to invest my money. So let's go ahead and click contribute. I'm going to contribute $100. We're going to do this just once, and we're going to do this from my checking and earns IRA match. Yes. And this is going to be for the 2022 tax year, which is this year. And we're going to go ahead and click submit. I didn't actually invest my money at all. So this is very important. A lot of people put their money into their retirement accounts and they don't even realize they're not investing into anything. You put your money in your account, it's no different than your money sitting in a bank account. You have to actually go buy something. So what I'm going to do is what I said before. I'm going to go ahead and buy the S&P 500. Oh, here we go. We can go ahead and pick stocks and ETFs, or we can get a recommended portfolio. So let's actually let Robinhood give us a recommended portfolio. Let's see what they got. We're going to go ahead and take a quick quiz. Get a portfolio built for you. Have you made investments outside of Robinhood? Yes. Which type of investments do you prefer for this retirement account? I'm willing to take higher risks. I'm pretty young. I'm 26 years old. I can take the highest risk with the highest return. I'm not too worried about this right now at all. What's your main goal with money you're investing in this retirement account? Pretty much I want to grow my money over time, even if it means potentially higher losses. I'm willing to take the risk. And when do you plan to retire? You can change this number. Overall, I would just probably keep it at the default of 65. Realistically, I probably retire before then because I have investments other places, and that's just my personal goal. But I'll just put 65 just as an average. So go ahead and do 65. This screen shows your investor profile that you already may have with Robinhood. So pretty much on here, it will show my yearly income, my investment experience, my investing goal for this account, the cash and investments that I overall have in my personal accounts, other investments, the planned retirement age, and the highest risk or the risk tolerance for this account in particular. So don't want to show all that information, but it is here. So go ahead and click submit once you are done that. And that pretty much is it. Dive into your results. So let's see what Robinhood got for us. Your time horizon is about 39 years. The average savings account rate is about 0.07%. And the average global stock return is about 8.36% as of right now, and this is over the past 10 years. Really would like to go back further than that, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. Your risk is a little bit higher. Your income, highest risk tolerance, cool stuff, so I'm willing to take the chance. And then ideal, all stocks. Pretty much invest into all stocks, which is exactly what I was going to do anyway. Robinhood recommended me the portfolio that I was pretty much looking for. So let's go ahead and get your portfolio, and let's see. They have about 43% of my money going to U.S. large cap stocks, about 17% going into developed markets, about 11% going into emerging markets, about 8% going into U.S. small cap stocks, so smaller companies, momentum stocks about 8%, growth stocks about 7%, and U.S. quality stocks about 6%. So I'm not going to dive too deep into this, really. I'm probably going to change it a little bit over time, but overall, we'll just let Robinhood do their thing. It's $100, not too worried about it. So let's do 101, and I'll invest in all that across these different portfolios, and you can see all the number breakdowns right here, and that's pretty much it. So go ahead and click continue. Go ahead and click agree and continue, swipe up, and we should be good to go. It should make all those investments on our behalf into our IRA, our traditional IRA. Future you says thanks. And that is true. You should invest into your future. You should definitely have a IRA, traditional or Roth, depending on which one works best for you and which one you need going forward in the long term. And you can find that out online just by doing research on my previous video and other things like that. You might need both. In my situation, I personally have both now, so yeah. Go ahead and click continue, and that's pretty much it. You can also set up a recurring investment, so pretty much you don't even have to worry about it. You can just turn this on, and it'll automatically invest a certain amount of money that you pick every single month, every single week, every single day, completely up to you, up to that $6,000 limit every single year for you. And those limits may increase over time depending on how the Federal Reserve works, how the world works, how the economy goes, but overall right now it is $6,000 for 2022. And the year is pretty much over. It's only a couple of days left, but the point still stands. So let's go ahead and click no thanks for right now, and that's pretty much it. The market's pretty much down right now. I'm invested in all those things, and yeah, I got the match. So now we just sit back, relax, and do this for the next 39 years. That's pretty much it. Well, also, if you already have an IRA, you want to transfer that into Robinhood, or you want to use this IRA and actually transfer this IRA out of Robinhood, you can go right here on up to the cogs icon at the top under the whole IRA platform. It's a cog, a setting icon, whatever you want to call it. Scroll on down and you can see the actions right here. So you can withdraw from this IRA and pretty much take your money out and have to deal with the penalty and all that. You can also transfer it in an external IRA if you want to do that. You can also roll over a 401k or other employer plan that's coming soon, and you can start a Roth conversion as well. If you don't know about that, that's pretty much when you make over $144,000 a year and you can no longer contribute to a traditional or you can no longer contribute to a Roth IRA normally. If you make over that amount of money, you have to do a traditional first and then convert it to a Roth. So that's a whole situation. And if you don't make over $144,000 a year, it's really nothing to worry about when it comes to that. Past that, you can also open up another IRA. So like I said, if you want to bring on over an IRA into Robinhood so you can go ahead and get that match and, you know, be good to go and compound your money, then it's right here. Transfer in an external IRA, and then you pretty much select a brokerage. So let's just say I'm doing a Fidelity one, and let's just say I got a traditional with Fidelity, bring it on in. They're going to ask for the account number, and it's probably a little bit of other information, and you would go about your day. I don't have one because I don't have anything there for that particular reason that I want to transfer it to Robinhood. But the point stands, that's all you really need to do. You would go through the process, and that would pretty much be it. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm sure Robinhood can actually help you out more than I can in this particular transfer situation. And I think you can actually call Robinhood now because they actually have phone support, which is pretty cool. And it's about time. So either way, that's, like I said, that's really all I got for the IRA when it comes to Robinhood. That's all it is. You're just going to get an extra, it's the same thing as honestly any other IRA. You're just going to get an extra 1% match every single year, which could add up to be well over $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, depending on how the market does over the next 10, 20, 30 years, whatever, 40 years, depending on how much you're invested, all that kind of good stuff. So all this depends. They're giving you free money. If you want to take it, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. It is what it is. That's all I got for that. That's all I got for this video, but definitely stay tuned. Definitely like and subscribe to see more content like it. I've been working a lot in the background on a lot of different things as far as this channel, the second channel, which if you guys don't know, the second channel is just like my lifestyle vlog, whatever you want to call it channel. Definitely check that out. Link is down below for that. And then other stuff as well. So like you'll just see more content. It'll be coming in 2023. 2022 is a pretty big slowdown for me. I was in between a lot of different jobs and stuff like that. But regardless, 2023 should be a pretty solid year. I don't like putting a year on things because like you can just do it now. But either way, it just happened to play out that way. I finally got things in order. So yeah, just be excited. I got more content for you. Either way, if you want to see other things regarding personal finance, just let me know down in the comment section below and I'll make a video talking about it. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. Dollar Mike. Peace.